Happy Wednesday, everyone. Let's see how many people are showing up right now so that I can preserve my voice and speak when I see some eyeballs coming up. All right, so hello, Misty. Thank you for joining me on Instagram. So if you're joining me on Instagram or Facebook, just say hi so I know you're here with me. If you're watching me on LinkedIn or YouTube as well, just say hi to me. So for those of you who's joining me the very first time, my name is May Yo Silvers. I am the owner of M2 Hospitality, a multiple six-figure event planning company. I'm also the event mentor and coach and founder for Events for Anyone, where we have a mentorship program called the Unstoppable Eventrepreneur to help event planners like you to start and grow your event planning company into a multiple six-figure profit business. Hey, Tara, Christine, Stella. Hi, Annie. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Anne. So Annie is joining me on both Instagram and Facebook. So great. So make sure that you click on the StreamYard link so I can see your name, especially if you're joining me on Facebook because I'm using a third-party app. All right. So I am still battling a very bad cold. As you can hear, my voice is a little hoarse. My eyes are also a little inflamed. So thank you so much for those of you who has been praying for my recovery. I'm trying. I'm trying. I may be physically ill, but my mind is still super active. So now today, I'm going to try to keep it short so I don't strain my voice too much because I do have a session with my paid members at 12:30 inside Zoom. So today I want to talk a little bit about how your current belief is creating your current results. So I'm going to need all of you to be an active participant with me for today's session, okay? So type in your answer. I need you to participate with me to be interactive. So I want you to ask yourself these few questions, okay? I want you to ask yourself, what are your current beliefs when it comes to your business? What are your current beliefs when it comes to your business, your event planning business, decorating business? What are your current beliefs about your business? What is the current belief that you have right now? It can be a current belief in terms of how much you can charge, current belief of your skill level, the current belief of your environment. So share with me what is your current belief right now that you have when it comes to your business. What is your current belief? Okay. Again, I need you all to work with me this time. For today's session, I need you to be an active participant. Type in your answer. So making a team, okay? So type in your answer on the chat, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. Share with me what is your current belief right now when it comes to your business, especially if, especially perfect. So Anne say going to do great things this year. That is a current belief. So a lot of you have this current belief, right? Like you're lack in confidence to put on the level of events you have seen. Okay. So one member wrote, her current belief is she doesn't have the confidence to be able to do elaborate events, right? A lot of you have this current belief. Okay, just open, so many bookings aren't coming fast, so his figure is going to take some time to get rolling, right? Someone wrote, a Facebook user, I can't see your name, so please click on the link for StreamYard to publish your name. Okay, so especially for those of you who are just starting your business, okay, or you have been in business for a while and you've been trying to raise your fee, okay, so current belief that you need to level up and attract ideal clients, right? So you have this belief that how come there's no people out there who's going to pay my fees? How come all the people out there, right? Like you have this current belief that you can't charge what you want to charge because you are new in the business. Okay, you have this current belief that I can't charge what I want to charge because I'm new in the business. You may have this current belief that there's too much competition, right? How am I going to stand out in the market? Okay, Tara wrote, she has this belief that she's learning to find ideal clients because they seems to be very elusive. Where are the people who's going to pay my fees? You have this current belief that there's nobody's paying my fees. What's going on here, right? So a lot of current beliefs of I can't charge a higher fee because I'm new, I'm not experienced, I don't have the experience to do those elaborate events. Therefore, I can't charge a higher fee. Therefore, I can't compete with my competitors. Okay, I can't get anyone to pay my fees. Right? You have this current belief you can't get anyone to pay my fees. I can't charge what I want to charge because my competitor, who's so many years in business, is charging lower than me. Right? So I can't charge higher than her. Correct? You have all this belief, right? So when you have all these beliefs that I can't charge that much because nobody's paying my fee, nobody out there is paying my fee. Where are these people? I can't do these elaborate events because I don't have the skill level. There's no way I can compete in the business. All these event planners in my field are so many more years in advance of me. How am I going to compete that, right? So others telling you that some are free or discounted events for advertising, word of mouth, since you're just starting. All these beliefs that other people are putting into your head too, not just what you're telling yourself. So you have all these beliefs that you're trying to figure out, what am I going to do with all this belief, right? So now that you identify your current belief, okay, this exercise is very important. I see so many of you joining me here on Facebook, so many of you on Instagram, but I only see a few response. If you want to get something out from this session, I need you to be an active participant. You need to identify what is your current belief. Write that down. Write down what is your current belief. Okay, do this homework. Okay, somebody wrote Facebook user. Write your name, please, because I can't see your name. If you don't want to click on the StreamYard link. All right, fantastic. So my dog just tried to eat something. So you guys can see on Facebook. Mashi, what you doing? Okay, great. He just peed, but I'm not going to stop. So I'm going to come back later. So, okay. And you have all this belief, right? You're going to write down, this is real life, people. Me speaking with a very sexy voice and my dog trying to chew my curtain and peeing on the floor at the same time when I'm trying to do a Facebook Live. Okay, but hey, we get the ball. We continue with the show. So Facebook users say that I'm confident in my work, and how do I get people to believe in me without having any booking to build my portfolio? I don't have a portfolio, so I can't book clients. Another belief, right? So okay, and trying to get to your target audience to be profitable. Okay. Okay. So hi Ashley, thank you for joining me. You know what, Christine, can you do me a favor? Can you drop the StreamYard link so our new members can click on that link so I can see their name? So some belief is I've been out of the game for 5 years. I feel insecure about re-entering the market because you feel that you are way behind the rest of the people who has been showing up every day. Correct? So all these belief, all right, please write all these belief down. Okay, all these belief. Why do you have all these belief? Okay, write down all these belief. What's the next thing you need to do is, who are you blaming? Who do you blame? Okay, who do you blame? Who do you blame for your lack of results? Who do you blame for not getting the results that you want? Those of you who say that I can't raise my fee because nobody's paying my fee, you blame the market, correct? You're blaming the market. You're blaming the environment. Nobody's paying my fee. I live in a small town. Nobody pays fees like that. I have too many competition. All right. So you start blaming the environment. Okay. You start blaming the environment. And I'm going to share with you my personal story. But today I want to work with you going through this exercise. You start blaming you start blaming things. You start blaming, oh, I'm just new. You start blaming yourself. I'm just new. Okay, I'm new. I'm re-entering the market. Competition, blaming the environment. Competition is stiff, blaming yourself. I'm new. I'm inexperienced. I don't have a portfolio. I can't book clients, right? So there's always a reason that you give to yourself, the lack of your result. Okay, there's always a reason, right? Blame the market. Nobody's paying my fee. I live in a small town. All the people are all low budget people. Nobody's seeing my worth, right? Nobody's seeing my worth. Nobody's paying my worth. Correct? You don't have a portfolio. You're inexperienced, right? So you start blaming everything. Correct? You start blaming everything. I want you to pay attention to this. Okay? You blame your social media. Okay? You blame your social media that my social media, I'm not good at social media. Okay? And nobody's clicking on anything that I'm posting on social media. So everything under the sun, you blame for your lack of results. And I don't say it in a way to make you feel like you don't take accountable for your actions. I'm just stating the facts, right? That's why I asked you to do this exercise with me. What is what's your belief, and what do you think is causing the lack of results? What do you think is causing you from not getting the results that you want? Okay, first identify your belief, and then give the reasons that you're telling yourself why you're not getting the results that you want. Okay, I want you to do this exercise. Now, after you've done this exercise, I want you to really pay attention to what I'm going to say the next thing. Okay, so when you blame something, you're giving out your control. You're giving out your control to create results when you blame something, regardless whether you do it intentionally or not intentionally. When you blame the market is not paying my fees, but the market cannot tolerate my fees. I've already charged the premium. The market is saturated. Okay, I live in a small town. You are putting the blame on external factors, on other people. That also means that you're giving up the control to these people to determine your destiny. You're giving up control to these factors to create your own destiny. You are also saying that I have no control over these factors. Is that true? Is that true? Ask yourself this question. Is that true? So the next question I'm going to ask you is, who do you need to be? Who do you need to show up? Who do you need to show up in order to change your belief, in order to get the results that you want? Who do you need to show up as? If you have this belief that I can't charge my fee because I can't charge the fee that I want to charge because the people, the market, they will not pay my fees. Okay? I'm going to ask you one simple question. This is the common challenge that a lot of us are facing, right? That I can't charge this much because nobody will pay my fee. I want you to go do some research. I guarantee you there's another event planner who's in your area who's charging a lot more money than you. And they're getting the client. And you were saying that I live in a small town, nobody will pay that fee. This event planner is charging and is getting the money. She's going after the 1% in the market. Okay. And you have this conversation with a potential lead. The potential lead said that you're too expensive. You're out of my budget. And then you didn't close this potential lead. But guess what? You found out that this potential lead booked with another planner who happened to charge more than you. How many of you have experienced that? How many of you? have experienced that or heard of that? Many. So what is wrong here? What is the difference between you and this other event planner who's charging her worth? Okay. And sometimes these people, they don't even do a better job than you, but they're charging more than you. But they're getting the money. How come you are not? What is the difference between that event planner and you? The difference is how they show up, how they believe in themselves. A lot of times, people always say that I'm going to take my time, okay? I'm going to build up my skills, I'm going to build up my portfolio, I'm going to do all these things. Then I can raise my fee. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. You have to already raise the fee and then you feel into it. Because once you declare to yourself that this is how much money that you want to charge, okay? Once you declare to yourself, this is how much money I want to charge, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You make a declaration. You don't have a choice. And who do you need to show up in order to charge that fee that you say you want to charge? Because now you created a new belief that I believe instead of charging $1,000, I believe that I can charge $1,500. And when you declare that I'm going to charge $1,500, who do you need to show up? When you say you want to charge $1,500, do you think you still show up as the mousy little person who's inconfident, who is not confident about their skill? You will be standing up tall and proud. Okay? You'll be standing up tall and proud, and you're going to do this. I'm worth $1,500. And you're going to back yourself up. You're going to show up as a completely different person. You're going to show up as the event planner who is worthy of people paying you $1,500. This is not something that you work on to get to $1,500. In order to get the $1,500, you must declare that you want that $1,500, and you have to ask yourself, what do you need to change? How do you need to think in order to start taking that $1,500? That is the difference between that event planner who outrightly said that I'm going to charge $1,500. That's it. She shows up with confidence. She knows that she can because she believes that she can. The question is, do you believe that you can? Because the belief doesn't come by itself. The belief doesn't come by itself out of nowhere. The belief comes when you do something about it, when you make a commitment to show up. Okay, I'm going to give you one example. I'm in Miami. All right, how saturated is this market in Miami? Extremely saturated. There's one question. Let me answer this question first. Do you recommend charging your target market if you're not getting bookings, or do you recommend staying consistent because I'm new? You have this belief that you're new. You have this belief that you are new and you can't charge what you want to charge. That's the belief that you need to change. Okay? I always say, charge the fee that you're comfortable saying and then raise your fee frequently. Okay? Because if you can't stand behind that belief that I can charge this much, you can charge whatever you want to charge. But if you can't even believe in yourself that you can charge that much, it's not going to work. So let's go back. To, so your belief, memorable occasions, is I'm new. That is your belief, right? That is your current belief. So should I stay consistent with my pricing, or should I charge what I want to charge? That is your belief. And then you have to write down why do you think that you have that belief? Who do you blame? Right? When I say blame, don't take it the wrong way. What are the factors that's causing you to have that belief or not to get the results that you want? Okay, so give one perfect example. All right, I'm in Miami, super concentrated, very competitive. All right, very, very competitive market. If I have this belief that the market is so saturated, I can't make any money, do you think I will make six figures year after year after year after year after year after year after year? No. But I also have the belief in some parts in my business that I want to do some big elaborate event. And I have this belief that I don't have the skill set to do those events. Okay? And I have to really check into my own belief. Why do I think that way? If I can do any events, why can't I do a big scale event? It's still the same process. Okay? It's just that there's more work to be done. So I wasn't sure if I can. But when I get an inquiry, when I talk about what I want, I know I can do it. So when I go into a conversation with a potential client and I want to charge, no joke, $30,000, $100,000 for all the work I know I need to put in, I say it confidently. I haven't done it before, producing a 100K event. I haven't done it before, but I know I have this belief that I can. So I quoted $100,000. I quoted $100,000 and I broke down what will you be getting for this $100,000 and how it's going to impact my client. But if I didn't have this belief to break my old belief that, May, but you haven't done that before. That was my belief. If you haven't done that before, how can you confidently charge 100K? Then I get some help from other coaches that I hired to start really looking into myself. Why am I creating that belief for myself? Am I not confident on my skills? I'm extremely confident with my skills. So if there's something that I don't know how to do, there's always something that I don't know how to do. So what do? I learn. I go learn from other people, or I hire people who can do it for me. There's no way that I know how to do every single thing in an event. That's why you have good partners, you have good referrals, and you form a team to do the event with you. Once I get over that stupid belief that I don't know how to do everything, once I get over that belief that I'm not confident in executing everything perfectly, and start trusting that will be people and resources who's going to come into my universe, once I start charging the 100K and I'm able to inspire the client that this is my vision for the event, the client said yes, and I signed on this client $100,000. $100,000. Okay, I sign up the 30K, and then if I sign up $30,000, I can sign for $100,000. It makes no difference. Money is money. Okay, money is money. So I have to get over my belief that I can't do everything perfect, but I can get someone to come and help me. Okay, so I'll give you another example. For in the coaching field, events coaching field, right? Event mentor. We have broken the ceiling. Look at the famous people who's charging. I'm just going to say David Tutera because he's famous, right? I respect that man for his vision, for his work. His coaching program is how much? $297, $197. How much are we charging? $688 a month. He's charging $297 a month. When I pass that $297 a month, I have this belief, can I break that ceiling? Because the master or the expert is charging at this high level, already charging at this $297. Do I think I can break that $297 and charge more? Who am I? Who is this person? Who is this Mayo Silvers? Who am I to charge more? Can you all relate? When you all are doing your events, you look at people who's more famous than you in your market and you ask, who am I to charge more than that event planner? I have that insecurity too. Okay, I start asking myself, who am I to charge that much? But we did. We move up. How did I get over that belief? I raised my fee incrementally from $297 to $338 to $397 to $427 to $447 to $497 to $500, right? And then straight to $600. Now we're at $688 a month, right? I broke the ceiling. It has been proven that I can do it. But there was a time I blamed the market. I said, there's no way this market will tolerate my fee. There's no way this market will pay my fee. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what business you are in. You can be in the event decorating business. You can be in the event planning business. You can be in the venue rental business. When people say don't price yourself out of the market, there is a little bit of truth to that. But there's always someone who's willing to pay you for your expertise that they do not have and they want it. Just understand that there's always someone out there who's willing to pay you for your expertise that they do not have. Okay? So at some point in time, I was worried, okay, that I'm going to lose enrolling people. I blame my team for having a scarcity mindset. And I'm so sorry, Stephanie, Christine, Wakena. I blame my team for having a scarcity mindset, right? I blame the market. Like you all, I blame all of you for not seeing my value. I blame myself for having this belief. I was angry. I was extremely angry and upset at how I was functioning until I got some help. And then when I realized that if I stop blaming everything and start looking at my own belief, what do I need to do? Who do I need to be to show up as an event planner, as a coach, as a mentor? Who do I need to show up? How can I inspire people? How can I help you? The people will come. The money will come, and enjoy the whole process. Once I switched that mindset, the money came. Last launch, we hit a 6-figure launch. 6 figures. Do you know how long it takes people to make 6 figures? I made it in 7 days. 7 days. Okay? And I start charging a lot more for my event planning services. I used to charge $10,000, $15,000. Now I charge $30,000, $100,000. Because I work on that belief. I stop blaming other people. I stop blaming the environment. I stop blaming myself. And I start looking at who do I need to show up as. Okay? So I hope today's session, this is a little deep and it takes a lot of self-awareness. And it's not something that you can work on like overnight. This is something that you will have to constantly be aware of the talk that you say to that the belief that your ego, your subconscious mind, your environment is trying to feed you all this false belief. This is something that you have to be so aware of so that you can catch it and you can squish it and work on it every single day. All right. So thank you so much for giving me your time. I hope my 2 stories have inspired you. I hope you will do the homework, finding out what's your belief, who do you blame for your lack of results, and who do you need to be in order to have a breakthrough, which is to challenge your belief. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see, in fact, next Wednesday, I will not be teaching live. I will be streaming a video. I will be streaming a video of me in action, having a call with a potential client where I'm actually the event planner and the event designer, okay, wearing both hats. And you can see how I conduct the conversation and how I'm able to get him to tell me what's the budget and to agree to how much I will be charging, okay? So even though I don't know how much the event is going to cost, so I will be streaming that video into the group because I will be on a field trip with my daughter. And it's something that I've been wanting to do. So I'll be streaming that video into the Facebook group next Wednesday. Watch that video and share your feedback. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. So my paid members, please go inside Zoom. I will see you in a minute. We'll continue with this conversation. And we will also do a role play on how to do a discovery call. See you all. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.